Lesson 117.
Chrysos.
This lesson is pure gold.
Absolutely.
Why? Because it gives us a chance to practice pronouncing the letter upsilon.
And it also shows how upsilon can be either long or short, because right here it has a macron over it, which indicates that it is a long upsilon.
That's a good point. So when we pronounce this word, we can extend that upsilon and say chrysos to help us remember that it's long.
And this is actually a really important phenomenon in Greek, is that sometimes the long vowel and the stress do not coincide. They are not on the same syllable. And so you'll have a long vowel right next to another syllable that is actually the stress. So, chrysos. Our listeners will hear that even though I'm lengthening out the upsilon, it's not the emphasized syllable. The stress syllable is the sos at the end. Chrysos.
And we're going to see that long upsilon in all the different forms of this word. Over the past couple of lessons, we've been introducing our readers to the idea of cases, that is, noun cases. And so we've introduced this chart that shows the different cases. And we can use it to display a noun in all of its cases, singular and plural. And so for this particular noun, because they only know two cases, they know the nominative case and the accusative case, we're just showing them the chart as partially full. It's just got nominative and accusative.
Mm-hmm.
So the nominative singular form of this word is chrysos. And if you have the article with it, it's ho chrysos. And that's the form you would see if you look it up in a dictionary.
Right.
You know, in a dictionary, they'll give you the nominative singular form. That's sort of the base form. They'll also include another form along with that, which we'll get to later.
Mm-hmm.
But the most basic form that you'll see in a dictionary, that's the nominative singular.
Right. So if you're looking in a dictionary for a particular word, it's important to know the nominative singular so you can look it up.
Exactly. And then for the plural, we have hoi, chrysoi. That's nominative plural. Accusative singular, ton, chryson. Accusative plural, tous, chrysus. It's kind of a mouthful. In our example sentence, we see this new word in the accusative singular. Why? Because it's a direct object. And this example sentence really has two parts because it has hoti in it. In the first part of the sentence, we have hokadmos as the subject. The verb is eche, that's he, she, or it has. And then chryson is the direct object. So Cadmus has gold. And then hoti means because. And now we're going to learn the reason why he has gold. Because imporos estin, because he is a merchant. In the second part of the sentence, we have estin, which can mean he is, she is, it is, or just is. But we know that the sentence is talking about Cadmus. So when we get to estin, we translate it as he is, referring back to Cadmus, because in the context of the sentence, we know that the sentence is telling us about Cadmus.
And there's no other thing that estin could have as its subject.